Hello friends, very good evening. Myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. And this video, we are going to discuss about the stock selection based on the candlesticks pattern. Recently, 2 days back we selected IndusInd Bank that was still on, and it already given you 1:1 risk reward ratio. And yesterday's video we discussed about some stocks, so how the stock is performed today, and we are going to discuss about what are the stocks we are going to focus for tomorrow. So totally the market is entirely negative in the first half itself, and then end of the day it recovered and ending with a positive mode. So we did some analysis by candlesticks pattern, and we find out some stocks today, that how it is performed by we done yesterday. So we did some stocks like ITC. ITC was good today. How many of them doing trading on ITC based on the doji candle, which is giving you perfect entry around 308, and then it fallen down to 303.65. Then it recovered and closed near to the 308 levels. So the ITC, which is giving you such a good result today based on the hammer or doji candle that was forming at the highest level. So it was triggering your entry, and it generated you some 6 rupees, but it may be a positional trade, but it will give you some good profit on intraday. Would it be a better and best to make profit on that particular stocks that was working well today on ITC based on the doji? And someone who asking about the questions, so why that was triggered at another stock which we have taken as Lal Path Lab. So you have to understand something here. This was triggered both the sides, correct? The Lal Path Lab, where it is triggered both the sides. It may be first it may be giving you sell, and then it may trigger your stop loss. That would be a right options. That may be happened in this particular stock. Let's understand this low is when it is broken. So before first 15 minutes it is broken, or before 5 minutes it is broken, means by the next day market opening it may be a gap up and gap down will happen. So maybe it may trigger your entry point at can keep on higher level also. But as per this Lal Path Lab, so we got only entry in call buy side only, not a sell side. How it became, let's see. It is a 5-minute chart. We marked the level, that entry price, that low price of the doji candle, which is triggered in the first 5 minutes itself. No one can place the order after first 5 minutes. Let assume no one can place the orders in first 5 minutes. So we normally avoid first 5 to 15 minutes because it is highly volatile, and it may be having a gap up and gap downs. But even in the first 5 minutes, it already triggered you our entry point on the sell side, but no one can place the orders. But if I want to make this trade continue, it must break the low of the first 5 minutes. While because by opening itself, the entry got triggered. But after sometimes later, let you see that after the 5 minutes, it went up. But this time only we got entry triggered in a buy side only. So we keep the stop loss of this, but this low would be the new stop loss. So we can keep for a positional trade. So understand, if the entry levels which is triggers before first 5 minutes, it must be a dangerous. But we have to wait that first 5-minute candle to close. Then if the further low is breaking that particular candle, so we can go for it. So this was main questions about that doji. But first 5 minutes no one can place the orders exactly at this price. Maybe you can sell at here or you can sell, but the entry point is the here. I want to sell at that my entry point, but my entry point is not triggered yet, right? My entry point is not triggered yet. That was triggered in the first 5 minutes itself. If it is triggered in the first 5 minutes, I want to continue the trend, so it must break the low of the first 5 minutes. Even I am getting a confirmation on this downtrend. So that was a very important update for this candle pattern trader and the candle. So but the entry bull entry got triggered on the top level, and you keep the stop loss this level, but till it is not triggered your stop loss, this Lal Path Lab, both the sides you see in a daily chart. If you check the daily chart, both the sides of your start entry got triggered. But if you deeply watch, only one side of entry got triggered, that is what upside, and you have to keep the stop loss below the recent low almost 2300 is what your current stop loss now. So let's see ITC. Then how you say ITC was worked good. And then another important factor, ITC today it forms with the open high. So the clue where it is, where we are getting from this stock is a open high. It forms a open high today. And if you check the 5-minute chart, our entry level, this is what our entry level, correct? Let me mark the entry level in ITC. Yesterday's level should be the high and low level. So this was happening near about 925 candle or 920 930 candle, 925 to 930 candle. This was happening at, so this is the first candle of 915, 920, 925. So third 5 minutes, then the 15 minutes candle, it was breaking the low. Even if you get the confirmation, this is what your entry point. So we may be 10-20 paisa below that entry. Our normal entry is around 308, but this candle was 307.75. If I closed it around a sale at a 307.75, so I can keep the stop loss if I am focusing for intraday 310.7. That was the open high on the particular stock. So intraday may be giving you generative profit, but if you are holding a positional, still it was in our entry point. So if you are focusing intraday 1:1 will given in ITC, and if we are positional trader, we have to hold our entry got triggered and it's slowly moving down and it's not going up. And what other stocks we seen today? Some other stocks also we discussed. Let I go for that stock. What are the stock that was? I think G and Lalpath we discussed. And what other stocks we discussed about? IGL, I think. IGL. No. IGL, I'm not discussing about IGL. Other stock we discussed about 𝐂𝐮𝐬𝐭 and 𝐸𝐻, right? 𝐂𝐮𝐬𝐭. Because of it is forming a hammer candle. 𝐂𝐮 Industries which forms a hammer candle. Let's look at that. This hammer is not broken yet, so there is a no entry. And another important about this stock, it look like a hanging man, like a hanging man on 𝐂𝐮 Industries. Let's look at, we are waiting for the entry opportunity and this one and another opportunity again here. So there is a inside bar, something is good to see the stock. So once it is breaking this high, may continues the bullish, the hanging man, or if it is breaks below the level, we can go for a short. So this is what another confirmation from the 𝐂𝐮 Industry. As per our yesterday's scenario, we didn't get any trade opportunity. And another one is in the copper, right? We discussed about that was triggers your entry. Let me check it out on a first for 5 minutes when it triggers your entry. Let's check it out. It was triggers after sometimes later your entry, and it was still closed at this level. It never triggered your stop loss. Sorry, this was happening by 9:15 itself. This entry got triggered by 9:15 itself. After that, 9:15 high is not broken. So we have waited for some 5-10 minutes. It may ignore a lot of fake signals. That's a simple logic. While if you are using the candlesticks pattern, you should remember that. So that will helping you for make some great opportunities in the trade, right? So this is what also happening at entry triggered in the first 5 minutes itself, and after that it fallen down by closing it. So there is no opportunity. 4 stocks we selected, only 2 have the opportunity. One it gives you good profit, one was nearing to the cost, that is Lalpath. So hope you understand. I cleared your doubt, I think. And tomorrow let me check it out on the Chartink scanner. What are the stocks which we gonna find out for our opportunity? A lot of stocks which is from Doji and spinning top and hammer candle, that is ICICI, Dr. Reddy, SBI and SEC. Let me check it out. SBI Life Insurance on daily time frame, perfect hammer. So that is happening at the middle of month low. This is what a monthly low, because this month is started here. In the third day it forms a low, and we find out SBI Life is a good one. So 1287, 1258, almost 50, 60, 70, 80, 30 points stop loss for the trade as a positional. If it is breaks above the level of 1288, we can go for a long. with a stop loss of 1258. And ICICI Prudential, ACC, that is also ACC is not a good volume stock. I should ignore. ICICI Prudential, that is also forms a hammer that is happening on monthly low. A good looking stock, they're tested at this level and coming back, so it may be a good at this level. The level for ICICI Prudential is 549 to 533. And Dr. Reddy, that is also not good for, yeah, that was looks good, Dr. Reddy. So let's see, there is a big up and again as a down, and previously the up and down, so maybe this may be a reversal for an upside. There is a chances to find good opportunity at lowest level. If this opportunity is good, if the stock moves up from this support or this area, this reversal, we may be getting huge benefit. If it is reversed at this level also, we may be getting huge benefit. From 4090 we can expect 4400. But what was the stop loss we had taken for the trade is very simple, very low. For 60 point is the stop loss, where Dr. Reddy, which forms a hammer at the bottom of the level or bottom of the trend, maybe the good chances to market can recover if it is breaks above 4104 if tomorrow's session or afterwards. If it is breaks, there is a good chances we can focus it for a buying opportunity in Dr. Reddy. That was looks good. And SBI, Dr. Reddy and ICICI probably is the best stocks for tomorrow. And Doji at bottom in SRF. Let's go for that SRF. Doji at bottom in SRF. So it is about a monthly basis, but already it's another hammer candle we marked some days back. I think that is happening at lowest level. Let's see how the lowest level is. The trend is entirely going down, and there is a hammer, and we marked here, and look at this big move. So we taken a small risk here, and there is a huge move. Those who are very patiently waiting for the targets or profits, they may be getting huge benefit on that. But the same like that, it forms a doji, but it was happening at entirely highest level of the day or highest level of the trend. So it may not be good for this reversal in doji. So I'm not going to take this. I'm going to ignore it because it is happening. But already it moved very big, and we can expect a trend reversal with this as a stop loss. Maybe, but I'm not interested in this stock because of the previous movement. So there is a 4 stocks, ICICI, 3 stocks, ICICI, Dr. Reddy and SBI Life would be a good and forms a doji. And more powerful stock for today selection is a Dr. Reddy, because it is forming a, the Dr. Reddy is forming very lowest level hammer. There is a big chances to make huge money if it is continues if it is follows the trend reversal at this point. Maybe the huge chances to make money from Dr. Reddy. I hope this video may be useful to you all. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you have any questions or a comment, just comment in the comment box. Thank you for watching this video. And finally, if you are not subscribed my YouTube channel, kindly make subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you for watching this. Thank you very much.